Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the stories that shape us. Today, we're going to talk about Frederick Douglass's powerful speech, What to the Slave is the 4th of July. This iconic work is a cornerstone of American literary history, and its significance extends far beyond the page. It's 1852, and the United States is grappling with the issue of slavery. The Fugitive Slave Act has just been passed, requiring Northerners to assist in the capture and return of escaped slaves. This law has ignited a firestorm of controversy, with many abolitionists, including Frederick Douglass, speaking out against it. Douglass's speech is a masterful example of rhetorical devices, using techniques like metaphor, allusion, and repetition to drive home his point. He begins by acknowledging the celebrations of Independence Day, but then turns the tables, asking what freedom means to those who are still enslaved. This is where the title, What to the Slave is the 4th of July, comes from. It's a powerful question that highlights the stark contrast between the ideals of American democracy and the harsh reality of slavery. One of the key literary concepts at play here is the idea of double consciousness, a term coined by W.E.B. Du Bois to describe the experience of being both Black and American. Douglass embodies this concept, speaking as a former slave who has escaped to freedom in the North, but still identifying with those who remain enslaved. This dual perspective allows him to critique the hypocrisy of American society, highlighting the ways in which the country's founding ideals are betrayed by its treatment of African Americans. Douglass uses vivid imagery to describe the horrors of slavery, saying, "The slave is a human being and not a brute beast. He has a soul, and a heart, and a mind, and a conscience." This kind of language is characteristic of the abolitionist movement, which sought to humanize slaves and challenge the degrading stereotypes that were used to justify their enslavement. Another notable aspect of Douglass's speech is its use of biblical allusions. He draws parallels between the Israelites' escape from slavery in Egypt and the struggles of African Americans, using phrases like, "Let my people go," to drive home the moral imperative of ending slavery. This kind of rhetorical strategy allows Douglass to tap into a deeper cultural narrative, one that emphasizes the importance of freedom and justice. The cultural impact of What to the Slave is the 4th of July cannot be overstated. This speech has inspired generations of activists, from the civil rights movement to contemporary social justice movements. It's been invoked by leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., who echoed Douglass's call for equality and justice in his own speeches. In conclusion, What to the Slave is the 4th of July is a powerful testament to the enduring power of literature to challenge our assumptions and confront our injustices. It reminds us that true freedom is not just a birthright, but a constant struggle, one that requires courage, conviction, and a willingness to confront the darkest aspects of our collective humanity. We see echoes of the same injustices that Douglass condemned in his own time: systemic racism, police brutality, and economic inequality, still plaguing our society today. And yet, we also see the power of resistance and defiance as people around the world rise up to challenge these injustices and demand a better future. Like this episode, if it hit true. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.